G'day guys, Nick here from Project Lucidity. No lucid dream last night, but I tell you what, for the first time since I was probably a teenager, I had 3 dreams in one night, which is awesome. I'm so happy about all of this progress that I've been having. I think this is my 4th consecutive night recalling dreams, and I think 2 of those 4 have had multiple dream entries. Now, it's nothing special. But that being said, I'm going to include all 3 dreams. I may skip over some parts purely because there is some stuff in here that is not stuff that I'm really willing to share. But anyway, let's jump right in. So dream number 1. I'm on the phone what I'm going to do is certain names in this entry, I'm just going to put an initial instead. I'm on the phone to Carl Stefanovic, the famous Aussie presenter. We're interviewing for something and I'm excitedly pacing around the airport. So that was dream number 1. Again, the first 2 dreams are kind of tiny little snippets because I was waking up in the middle of the night and going, oh, that was a dream. I'm going to write it down. And I could only remember a little bit. And then I would go back to sleep, remember something else and wake up. So anyway, second one, I'm being mentally controlled somehow in the middle of a small restaurant by a waitress. She apologizes as she makes mistakes while controlling me, and I keep crashing into things, shattering plates and glasses off of the wooden furniture. So that was dream number 2. Now, number 3. Okay, I'm at a big family event at the Pratt's house. I wake up and the Pratts are my cousins, cousins/aunties and uncles. I wake up and I go from an apartment I'm living in down the side of the old Schneider building that overlooked the football oval. So already we have a high school building and my cousin's house that I spent a fair bit of time growing up in. And they don't even live in this house anymore. Like it's obvious that there's a lot of themes in this dream where they're previous places that I spent a fair bit of time in when I was a kid. I go into a room where B is staying. She has my backpack and it's filled with coins. I take all the coins out and put them in my pocket. As I do, my grandparents, one of whom is deceased, and my family arrive. My dad asks me to go and get Luke and wake him up. Luke is my brother. I go to do so and go to the treehouse, but I see lights come on inside. It's so funny reading this dream, and it's like there's these seamless transitions or this seamless blending of like high school buildings on my cousin's property that I spent some childhood years at. It looks more like a modern granny flat. Oh, sorry, Speckle has a squeaky toy. Let's just hold on to that for a second. Okay. M, D, and Luke all come out. D is stark naked. He doesn't seem embarrassed, but the other 2 are laughing at him. He sort of shrugs it off and says he forgot his clothes. But he gets dressed and we all sit at this giant sit-down meal type of arrangement with music and a parade going on and speeches. A couple of people I know are there. Kay is there. She's with her mum and she's wearing a see-through green dress with a visible thong underneath. I'm horrified that her mother would let her wear something like that, but I can't stop looking. My dad comments his disgust as well. I get restless and angry, and I tell those around me that I have to leave. I'm followed by my dad, who I presume is trying to stop me. So I loop around a couple of buildings in order to lose him, and then I run up the hill to get my car. As I do, G calls out to me. She's with M. I look at her but not M, but I'm disappointed I'm too weak to ignore him as she motions to him. He compliments my dad's wine and we shake hands. He throws a cartoonish, slow punch towards me, slow motion, as though testing my training. I slap him really hard, but then I relent and tell him to slap me back. He does, but I feel nothing. I find my family all waiting outside a closed gift shop. One teenage male, bored, makes a comment that all the gift shop sells is, and then lists off a few categories of cheap novelties. I think it's really weird. I can't remember what they were, but it was like, all they sell is things that make fart sounds and whatever. I gasp in comedic interest, asking about one of the categories, and quickly rush inside. I hear everyone else laugh at this, but inside the shop I surmise that it's closed. The shopkeeper is reading a book under a lamp at the counter. All the other lights are out. I exit and we continue to sit around. There's a frame to my left, like a BDSM kind of rig, and the teenager who complained earlier puts himself inside it, but then gets stuck and he can't get out. I unzip my pants and joke, "All right, boys, line up." Everyone laughs. I leave the area to go to the bathroom, and while I'm in there, I hear a bunch of rowdy jocks all yelling and jeering at each other. The bathroom is like the change rooms at the old Sign-In building, again, a building that my first ever high school had. They connect to a set of brightly lit classrooms. As I peek my head in, a male teacher is screaming at his class, going ballistic. And that's it. So, a triple event last night, 3 dreams, all remembered to differing degrees. Bit strange. I am noticing some new patterns though that I haven't really noticed beyond just buildings and places that I grew up in, like, you know, my high school, my cousin's house, my family's house. It's interesting that my grandfather was in it. I haven't dreamed about him for quite some time. He died years back, but it's interesting to dream about him again. So anyway, not much else to report, guys. I'm about to go to bed. Unfortunately, fortunately, I have gone back to the gym and I've been doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu again, which has been really good. I think it's been improving my uptick of dream recall. However, it has made doing these journal entries and these videos in the morning a little difficult. So I'm finding I'm kind of having to do this at the end of the day, but right before bed. In a way, though, I think it's a good way to set an intention and remind my mind of my intention to realize that I'm dreaming, or to remember that I'm dreaming. So anyway, I will leave it at that. Thank you for watching, and see you tomorrow.